I can buy you a gun?
Yep.
We're in a grocery store.
Like here. What? That's so cool.
We're in a pharmacy.
Yeah, and?
They're selling alcohol.
Every pharmacy sells alcohol, dude.
No, they don't.
The yellow buses are actually real?
Yes, all over.
What? I thought that was like only in cartoons.
What is this?
That's a vent.
Why are they blowing dirty air in the sky?
Officer, if I have both hands on the wheel, how can I show you my ID?
Bro, this is so crazy. It's all real. Cheerleaders, like the band, it's all real. I really thought it was fake.
I've only seen these in the movies, and the fact that I'm holding them in my hand in real life is insane! Get in my trolley.
This is truly a country of plenty. I mean, you even got milk in here. There's gallons of milk. I've never seen that before in my country.
What is this?
Oh, that's a baseball ball.
I've never ever seen one of these in my life. What, like,
Baseball?
Yeah. Like, what is baseball? Is something wrong?
This could feed a whole family.
Europeans thought they knew America until they saw this side of it. What they encountered left many completely speechless because the America they discovered looked nothing like what they expected. From massive homes and endless neighborhoods to a lifestyle that seemed almost unreal, their reactions became impossible to ignore. And if you want to see more moments where the world discovers the America nobody warned them about, subscribe now. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next reaction because this is only the beginning.
Things that shocked me as a European visiting the US. I'm Spanish and flew in from Berlin to meet my American boyfriend's family. My first shock, the supermarket. They had so many kinds of each item. I'm used to a few different kinds of chips in European stores, but this was mind-blowing. And they put my items in plastic bags for free. In Europe, you usually have to pay for them. I also saw tons of American flags hanging at people's doors. Not a common sight in Europe, especially not in Germany, but my absolute favorite was free public restrooms everywhere. In Europe, it usually costs around 50 cents to €1. Comment for a part 2.
What in America? I've just been handed my drink, and here it is. It's bigger than the phone.
Oh. Bit cheesy just when you're beard.
I can feel it. I've given up.
Yes. We got cute little cups. This is crazy.
Oh my goodness, wow. Thank you.
I don't know what to say.
Alright, ready for a light lunch here in Houston, Texas?
What surprised them most wasn't just America's size, it was how normal this lifestyle seemed to many Americans. They saw quiet suburban streets, enormous supermarkets, spacious homes, and roads stretching endlessly. For Europeans used to denser cities and older architecture, the sheer amount of space was almost impossible to process.
Americans, my honest opinion of Chicago after visiting it for the first time ever yesterday. And let me just start off by saying the comments that we got when we said we were going to Chicago were all negative. Lots of people saying, don't go. And honestly, guys, it may have been one of the best cities I have ever visited. It blew my mind. The architecture in that city is like something I have never seen before. It must be one of the most visually spectacular cities in the world. Seriously, unbelievable. I loved it there. Every 2 minutes, my head was just on a swivel. I was like, wow, look at that building, look at that building, look at that building. It was amazing. If you ever get the chance to go to Chicago, please do. Don't listen to other people's reviews on it. Go and find out for yourself, because me and Shana thought it was one of the best cities we have ever visited, and we only scratched the surface. One of the most amazing things, though, is just the architecture. Every single building is so unique and so special in its own right. My neck is hurting from the amount of looking up I did. Chicago, what a treat. Thank you.
Right, my dad's visiting America from England for the first time. He's a little bit surprised by this. Show him what you've got there.
Well, I went to this shop and I only bought one carrier bag of gear.
So just one carrier bag, look.
But this is the size of the carrier bag. Have some of that.
He's shocked at the size of a simple thing like a carrier bag for his purchases.
But this is what I'm talking about. The Americans are equipped for it. If we was in England, this would be split over about 10 carrier bags.
Yeah, try carrying 10 carrier bags out of the store.
Exactly.
One big
carrier bags of break.
One big sack. That's all you need. But yeah, it was impressed with the carrier bag size.
So, since moving to America, I haven't yet been to a farmer's market, and I feel like that's a big thing over here. So we're going to go to the Hoboken one together. Freddie's coming, Richmond's coming, so let's go. what's all this funness? So we've got homemade bread, we've got homemade guac there, we've got, I think this is stuffing, and the line for the pickles is the longest one.
It's Q's a bit of a pickle.
No, that's ours, olives, and everyone's. Pickles secured. Get some cookies.
We just got some cookies from Sweet Bear, so we've got lemon and blueberry, and then a vanilla fudge for me. Delish.
I feel, I don't know, maybe just where I'm from in Essex, but I feel like we never had like this super local, like the meat, the dog treats, the pickles, the guacamole, it's all made around Jersey, and I love that. Guys, I won't lie, my bag is getting full. Let me run a haul actually. Should I do a haul? Oh wow, I'm such an influencer. Deliciousness. Chicken pie.
Do you want my baked potatoes?
No, the most perfect tomatoes I've ever seen. Runner beans, bok choy, I don't know what that is. Coriander or cilantro. Now time to get you a delicious coffee shop in Hoboken. We've got our coffees and we're ready to buy more, right Freddie?
No, we're going home.
No, we're not. Hi, in fact, we did go home. Freddie told me off and we weren't allowed to buy any more. Soz. Bye, follow me.
As a European in the United States, I have experienced a lot of culture shocks. A lot of them being like food and culture, yada, yada, yada. The main one is small talks. So, you know, in English, people are like, hey, how are you? I mean, in the United States. Well, in the country where I grew up, you will never catch that. First I came and people were like, oh my god, how are you? How's your day? What do you mean? Why are you asking? Because I genuinely thought that they care and they, you know, they just want to know how I'm doing. But it's just a way how to greet people. And then I go back to Europe and I'm like, in my language, hey, how's your day going? How are you? And people are just too stunned to speak. They are like shocked because they're not used to that. And if you ask something like that, it means that you actually care.
Americans never leave America. 50% of Americans don't even have passports, and now I completely understand why. I'm back in Texas, and traveling to even a different part of Texas is like traveling to a different part of the world. I'm at Schlitterbahn, a water park, and where we are now was all founded by Germans, so everything has a German reference in this whole town just outside of San Antonio, and that's completely different to where I was in Dallas, and obviously where I've been in Boston, Atlanta, Washington. Everywhere you go in the US is like a completely different world, and I now understand fully why Americans don't travel anywhere apart from inside the US, because you can go anywhere in the US and get a completely different experience depending on which state you're in. I do love being back in Texas though, and this water park was fantastic. Being in a Texan water park was a great experience. Country music was blaring, everyone was super friendly, free Coca-Cola all day, which blew my mind for $20. That would never happen in Europe. And not to mention everything else, I've got something so exciting planned for tomorrow, which I'll share with you more tomorrow. But look at the weather. It's not as hot as what it was in Washington. It's a perfect summer temperature to go to a water park. But I'm so excited to show you what's coming next, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Americans have this incredible superpower of making you feel like you've been best friends for 10 years within exactly 5 minutes of meeting them. If you're from Europe, this completely breaks your brain. You meet someone at a networking event or a bar, you have this deep, high-energy conversation about business, life and passion projects, and you leave the interaction thinking, wow, I just made a genuine connection. But here's the culture shock. In the US, that intense friendliness isn't the start of a deep relationship. It's just a baseline for a polite, casual interaction. It's an amazing warm vibe in the moment, but it doesn't mean you're locked into each other's lives. Back home, if someone opens up to you like that, you're basically invited to their wedding. Out here, it just means you had a great Tuesday evening together. Once you stop taking the instant warmth as a lifetime commitment, it actually becomes a lot more fun to navigate. But it definitely takes some getting used to. How long did it take to you figuring out that difference?
Then came the realization that truly caught them off guard. This wasn't some special location created for tourists. These were ordinary places where millions of Americans lived every day. The huge homes, driveways, lawns, shopping center, and endless streets weren't unusual attractions. They were simply part of everyday American life.
America, I cannot get my head around how big this country is. My childhood friend, Dan, has moved to New York, Long Beach. We were chatting the other morning. I was like, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. He was like, no, it's not. It's 9 o'clock. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, there's a 3-hour time difference from San Diego to New York. How can a country, the same country, have time differences? It's that big. He was telling me that from San Diego to New York is a 7-hour flight. That's the same as going from New York back to London. This country is like, I can't fathom how big it is. It's so massive, so much to explore. Let's get after it. Let me put it this way. Since we've been in America, we've been here for 6 days. We've done 850 miles in the car. The length of the UK is only 362 miles. Come on. Just think about that. My God.
Dude, that's great.
Everything is so much bigger in America. Look at this French fry. Look at this, the size of my head.
I can't believe it.
Are you joking me?
I didn't know that Costco had your beans.
Honey, this is insane.
I can refill this. I can refill this 1,000 times.
Bro, slow down. Slow down. Why?
That was good. Because it's free.
Oh my god, this is my dream. I'm touching it. I'm touching it. Fuck yeah. Look at it, Ralph.
Dang, I've not seen this guy in a long time. Can I get some of that? Very great.
Und mein Himmel, they have alcohol! Gas!
It's beautiful. You do this every year?
I had to get a waffle for the last hour while I'm in here. Yes, it's drenched in butter. Yes, it's drenched in syrup. The last one.
First I'm trying ranch. Ooh, I'm about to get fat.
So big. It's huge. Y'all, Walmart know better. Look, all that y'all know exactly why they doing that.
I regret living in America, and I'm convinced no one loves their country more than Americans love the USA. USA.
We're at HEB trying some proper Texas barbecue. Have a look at this.
Wow, this is nice. This is good food. You know it's good when it just falls off a bone. Look at that. Wow. That is gorgeous. This is the biggest rib I've ever seen.
Dad, HEB barbecue out of 10 then.
10 out of 10. Unbelievable.
Massive shout out to HEB barbecue manager John and pitmaster Samuel for a fantastic experience and some top-notch food. Cheers, lads.
You guys have air conditioning everywhere.
Yep, this is America.
I love it.
This is normal here.
That's completely normal, man.
Okay, now the ranch. Oh, I told you. Bro, if you sold that in the UK, you become a millionaire overnight.
So why don't you do it?
Too much work. You just create a website, everything like that.
Just use Emergent. You give it a prompt and it creates a fully functioning website or app within minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah. Here.
Bro, look. We're officially selling Branch in the UK.
No way.
6 different flavors. It's my store, and I just created it in less than 10 minutes.
What?
You guys have public restrooms here?
Yeah, you don't?
No, and they're free?
Yeah, that's the bare minimum.
Incredible. I know it's the third time, but can I get another? Of course. Yes. How many refills do I get?
It's unlimited.
I love this place.
The most surprising thing about the USA isn't what you think. I expected the big cars, big portions, I don't know, skyscrapers, but to be honest, that isn't what stood out. People are actually so friendly. I mean, you can walk into a shop and someone actually starts a conversation with you. Europeans and Brits just don't realise how different that feels until they experience it.
By the end, one thing became impossible to ignore. America had a side they simply weren't prepared to see. The country they thought they understood from television and social media suddenly looked completely different in person. And perhaps that's why these reactions were so powerful, because seeing America firsthand changed everything they thought they knew.
Yeah, we outside. Oh my god. Yo, look, there's smoke coming out of the drain. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's steam. It's steam.
That's New York. Can you say you hurt?
Nah.
Can you say it? You hurt?
Nah.
That is mad though.
Yeah, it's steam.
You ever seen Spider-Man?
How many petrol pumps is there here? I've never seen one like it. I'm going to get lost in here. You're going to have to give me an air tag or something.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Huh? Bro, these are so good.
Look at the size of it. That's crazy.
I'll tell you what, that is
I ask a medium size.
That's medium.
Ma che medium? Madonna! My entire family can drink from here for
Look at and I got big hands, L-sized hands, but damn.
Estos son los típicos que están ahí en las películas, pum 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 con el tazón, ¿eh?
Ich will essen alles. Oh mein Gott, Tomaten!
Look at all of these Oreo flavors. They have Oreos by the dozen.
Wow. Yep. That is the size of ice cream you can buy.
Look at this. Just a little bag of popcorn for you. It's as long as an adult's arm.
What?
Oh my gosh.
So that's a appetizer for the whole Collin County.